Hey guys, it's your boy Elton here. Sorry about coming to you so late, but I decided to make this video because, well, I've got nothing better to do. This is the second time I've been laid up with the virus, and trust me, I'll be way more careful when I'm finally better and able to come back out on Wednesday. But today, I wanted to talk to you about YouTuber Karl Jobs. I think that's how his name is pronounced. I'm not sure. But I love his videos. I love watching him do all kinds of stuff. Whether it's talking about out great feats in the speedrunning industry. He talking about whether or not various gamers have cheated. Oh yeah. And that one time he made a video about a company that 100% lied to people about the video game market, specifically sealed video games. Now, I don't buy sealed video games. I'm a gamer who believes that games should be played for fun. I'm not a professional gamer, and I'm not an amateur player. I'm more of a casual player. I play video games casually for my own enjoyment. But I have nothing against sealed product. Trust me. If you're a collector who wants to get a sealed copy of games, or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or Pokemon cards, or comic books, or whatever you want. Heck, there's probably even been eventually going to be a grading system for sealed original copies of movies. I believe that everyone has their one thing that they can't resist. And grading things are, well, perfect. Because grading, while it is arbitrary and can change from company to company, I believe you should know whether or not that grading company is doing something shady. And when someone tries to bring up that fact, they decide to pull a Shaggy and say, "It wasn't me." I don't believe that you should use the "it wasn't me" argument. That very rarely would hold up in a court of law. Lotto games, heritage auction. Now, I love the show Pawn Stars. I used to religiously watch this show on the History Channel at my grandparents' house, along with some other of my favorite shows on History Channel, like American Pickers, Storage Wars, and of course, I remember when my dad and I sat down to watch the series of the history of cars. Yes, History Channel actually did an entire show on the very cars we drove. Specifically, the big studios that brought us those cars, the history behind them, and how they changed throughout the years. It was very educational. Some were just for entertainment, some were fun. But I believe that Jobs is honest. He's someone who truly cares about what he's doing. He's a passionate person, and I respect that. I believe that if you're going to do anything, you should have a passion for it. You should truly care about that. I mean, how many times have we ourselves sat down to watch food theory, game theory, film theory, or any other YouTube channel because we truly care about that YouTube and what they have to say. Sorry, I'm fiddling around with my other lighting system that oh, sorry. Strobe function. There we go. It's better. I'll walk away from the ring light so it doesn't shine completely in my eyes. That way I look like a creepy ring light eye guy. Now, where was I? Oh yes, Karl Jobs. He's a great YouTuber, and I hate when people try to take him down. And I'm not just talking about crap people like the big cheater who I can't mention his name or else he'll try to sue me, who may totally get destroyed in his lawsuit because pictures have just recently surfaced proving that he did not achieve high scores on original unmodified Donkey Kong hardware. Yeah, apparently tournament photos have surfaced. That was this latest video I just watched, where it shows that this guy did not achieve his scores on an unmodified console. The original console had a 4-way control, meaning it can only move left, right, up, and down. This console shown in the picture seems to have an 8-way controller, meaning you can also move it side to side, meaning that as Mario is climbing the ladder, you could also use the controller to control where the barrels go, so you don't get hit by the barrels. And that is big cheating. And this is not good for him. He just shot himself in the foot saying that the footage doesn't matter because there's no other evidence. Well, new evidence has come to light, as it always would, and now he's screwed. But I'm also making this video because, well, someone made a video trying to debunk the video that he made about retro games being a scam. And yes, he has met some actual collectors and gotten their opinions on the matter and has changed what he's said about the community of retro game collectors being entirely, completely toxic. But not his outlook on whether or not the company Heritage Auction and Water Games committed fraud. And if they are found guilty of fraud, deception, and creating the speculative marketing bubble, this could have huge repercussions on the sealed video game market. Now, I, as a casual gamer, have no stake in the game. I've got no horse in this race. I have never bought a sealed video game, sealed comic book, sealed card. Sure, occasionally I have gotten sealed presidential coins from my grandpa, but that's because, well, my grandpa is a licensed dealer and would give us these things because he had them, because he was able to get them to sell through stuff like flea markets and stuff. And I thought they were cool. They weren't meant to be spent. They were meant to be collected if you were into that sort of thing. I was not. I was a person who believed that things were meant to be spent, not collected and sealed away. But that was my personal opinion, so I would give my sealed stuff to my brother, who actually cared about this type of stuff and would appreciate it more than a person like me who just wants things because, well, that's not what I'm after. So, that's what I'm going to talk about. I believe that if you're a sealed person, you should make sure that while the sealed video game market is constantly fluctuating and there's constantly going to be dirty people who try to slip in and make things seem like they're going to be worth more money and cheat you out of your hard-earned money because now everyone thinks that these things are worth that much. I have no problem with you being angry. And hey, it's maybe not that you're angry, but I believe that you have the right to collect and own games the way you want to. And trust me, eventually, the law will come for those who choose to do wrong. This would be much better if I had my cop hat. Then I could do the whole Officer YouTube look, which is a fictional character that I created to portray people who break the law on devices like YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and tells them that they're going to be arrested for their crimes. It's a character I created for fun, not because I actually wanted to. I'm not a real cop. I am not a real cop. I wanted to be a cop for a long time when I was a kid, but then I found out you had to go to school to be a cop for a very long time, so I decided to go into the movie business, and I write scripts nowadays for movies. Tons of different ideas for movies, but I'm getting off topic. Go watch Karl Jobs, see for yourself. appreciate good YouTube, and be careful out there, because there's always going to be someone dirty trying to air their stinky laundry out there.